There has never been a time when micro-credentials feature more than now. Knowing how to do specialist tasks is proving more and more important than just having a traditional degree. When business leaders were asked if they believed universities prepare students for the working world, only 11% answered yes. So, what does show you're up to speed with the latest requirements and can add value to your future employer or business partner? Well, let's look at 10 ways you can better your education and get ahead. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Number 1. Online is a goldmine for upping your game. It wouldn't be right if we didn't start with the most obvious way to get a better education. Online courses are available in every field. You can log on and in a few days or weeks get up to speed with the latest thinking and skills in your field. Employers are more impressed by courses with a trusted reputation, but that's not to discount the skills a less recognized brand can offer you. Look for courses that offer a test that gives you a rating at the end. This will allow potential employers a way to gauge your understanding or skill level on the course material. But with that in mind, make sure to score well on the end test so your mark is impressive. Number 2. Stay relevant and up to date in your field. Nothing can stand in the way of you staying on the cutting edge of your industry. Instead of scrolling DIY projects you might never do, why not subscribe to some websites or newsletters in your field and read them? That way, when you're among peers or potential partners or employers, you can follow the conversation and add valuable input. This shows you're not only educated in your field, but you're engaged with its latest trends. Number 3. Get practice from someone more experienced than you. If you really want to enter the job market or change roles but are finding your current resume isn't getting you the role, then why not look into an apprenticeship or internship opportunity? Working alongside professionals in your field will give you real-time experience and insight into exactly what's needed to make a great impression and specialize your skills. It's also a great addition to your resume or CV to have some solid experience chalked up. The added benefit is you have the opportunity to shine and place yourself inside a business operation. This is the time to impress and your chance to make yourself completely indispensable, so they have no choice but to hire you permanently. Now that you're in the door, you can work your way up to the dream job you've been eyeing. Number 4. Specialize to stand out in a pile of applicants. If you already have a great education but are finding the market is swamped, or you've hit a wall in terms of job and wealth acceleration, then why not add a specialist qualification to your title? You might have done a general media degree or perhaps something in HR, or maybe did a chef's course, and that's great, but it might be time to head back to school to get an additional degree. That could mean becoming a master pastry chef or specializing in a form or part of media. You might need to go into a particular avenue of HR that allows you to better serve a particular industry or department where there's a lack of professionals. There's always a new and innovative way to up your skills and to give yourself the added advantage over the pack. You're an Aluxer after all. We're anything but average. Number 5. Find a mentor for a real professional advantage. Nothing beats someone higher up in the industry having your back. Find someone you can call on when you need advice, best practice, and skills. This will allow you to have more knowledge-based experience to operate from, and your work colleagues and boss will surely be impressed. A mentor can also be a great opportunity to build your business network. If you build trust with them, they'll be more willing to share a good contact with you that might be your next stepping stone to success. If you don't know anyone local, use a business networking site like LinkedIn to find someone with the type of career you admire and ask them if they're willing to mentor you. Try to be specific about what you need from them because mentor can be a broad term open to interpretation. Perhaps ask if you could send them one email with 5 questions a month at first. That way, they don't feel like it'll add a lot of work and an endless slew of communication for them. Feel it out and only ask additional advice if they seem enthusiastic. It's important to keep a professional decorum with someone higher up in your industry. And Aluxers, if you're looking for some more information on how to find a mentor, click in the top right corner. Number 6. Your local university or college might be a great resource. Whether you need to add a specialization to your current degree or are still looking for inspiration, check in with your local education institutes. In most countries, educational institutes have a mandate to give back to their local community. This is often in the form of free short courses, but it can also be in the way of bursaries for full courses. And there are other ways a local university or college could help you through. They often have interesting public lectures, which we'll discuss later, but they're also a great place to find a local mentor and an even better place to get invited to industry networking events. They not only host conferences and expos you can attend, but each department also connects with the local industry. Try to get yourself on the invite list and you never know what opportunities might open up. Number 7. Find qualifications that will help you present your skills better. Getting an education is not only about the skills you gain on paper, you also need to look at better ways to ensure you can get your achievements and knowledge across. This means your written and verbal presentation skills should be on point. Take up a writing course for professionals, tighten up your emails, and add a good grammar tool to run your writing through before sending it off. If verbally presenting your ideas or speaking up in a boardroom is holding you back, then sign up for a course that boosts your confidence in these skills. Toastmasters is a great way to learn formal and informal speaking techniques that will allow you to own at networking events and in the boardroom. And courses like this look great on your resume. If you'd like to know some more about how important micro-credentials are, check out our video all about it. Number 8. Read. When did you last read something really meaty that taught you something new? While it's great to get summarized information to direct you in what's hip and happening, that surface information won't get you through a conversation with your peers in the field. Find out who's in your industry by reading biographies and understand how businesses rise and fall through in-depth analysis of their money moves. Tackle some topical peer-reviewed text by subscribing to your industry monthly or quarterly. And while you're at it, scour the recommended reading list that your mentor or business idol suggests. A simple online search will turn up an article where they rattled off some good books they praise. Soak in as much information as possible through reading. There's no end to the knowledge you can gain, and reading gives you the quiet and the time to absorb and consider all the information on a deeper level. If you're looking for inspiration, check out our book club videos for endless suggestions. Number 9. Look locally for experts presenting at events. Whether it's your local business chamber or a corporate-sponsored event, there are always business talks and presentations you can attend. Be sure to attend the events by heavy hitters who come to your area. Often conferences and expos bring in big names, and the insight you can gain from them is priceless. These are also great places to network with your industry because most likely they'll all be attending too. Then you can flaunt your new education you've gained from some of the suggestions we've given. Number 10. Join online forums. And we're not talking about sharing endless meme-swapping feeds. Find out where your professional peers are meeting up online and try to get yourself invited. Online forums are where many leaders learn from each other. They're forums that host debates and will discuss current events in your field. It can give you fascinating insights into new information and direction in your industry. Why not try to get into a research group this way? Not only is it an inspiring experience to be on the cutting edge of your interested area, it's a great addition to your resume if the work is eventually published. And if online forums aren't really your thing, local business chambers and universities often have information on local forums and discussion groups, as well as research being conducted in your field. You might even want to consider entering a business or industry competition to add to your credentials. This could really add some qualification gold to your CV. It'll likely get you some great publicity, and if it's hosted by a respected brand, many of your industry peers and leaders will all be attending a prize-giving event in the end. And with that, Aluxers, we're at the end of the video. Which of these options have you tried, and which are you still going to give a go? Let us know in the comments. And of course, for sticking with us until the end, here's your bonus. Now that you've upped your education, be sure to update your resume or CV to present your new skill set. And why not give yourself a simple online crash course in basic graphic design programming as a reward? Good visuals are everything nowadays, and great design never goes unnoticed. Give yourself the advantage of a well-designed and laid-out resume and your future employer an eye-catching experience. I doubt we need to remind you Aluxers to err on the side of classy and not go too overboard with the graphics, but that's where a good visual design class will come in handy. Good design is knowing what to leave out as much as what to leave in. And now, Aluxer, you're all set to go forth and conquer. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question on our website, Alux.com. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.